Oh man. Whoo, shit. So the Fantastic Four, The First Steps is here, it's out, and it's quite wonderful. I'm not gonna say that it's because I'm sure you're gonna hear that from so many other reviews. The film takes place 4 years since the events leading to them receiving their powers, which again, thank you for doing that because it just saves 30 minutes of intro and origin story when you could just give a Sparks note in like 2 to 5 minutes. We don't need the origin stories. Let's just go right into the thick of things. Sue and Reed are expecting a baby boy who is named Franklin, and Earth is visited by a being of great proportions, the Silver Surfer, who is the herald for the planet eater Galactus, who has Earth as his next target, and the Fantastic Four is telling the people on Earth that they will do whatever they can to save them. There's so much more to this film, and obviously I'm not out here trying to spoil it for you guys, but the main theme of this film is family, which makes sense because the Fantastic Four is the first family of Marvel. This is before we got the Avengers, before we got the X-Men. It was these guys. What I really appreciated about this film is that this is truly a standalone film, even though it's in the MCU. You can be somebody who's seen all the MCU projects, someone who has seen some of the MCU projects, or heck, someone who hasn't seen a single MCU project, and you'll still be able to follow along and understand what the heck is going on. It's in a completely different universe, a completely different time, and I truly love that because you don't have to do the research and the homework prior to going into this film. Vanessa Kirby was perfect as Sue Storm, and she had some really standout moments. There were a few moments that she had with Pedro Pascal, who is amazing as Reed Richards, who is always worrying, always calculating, and that is brought up by Ben Grimm, played by Eben Moss Backrack. His relationship with Johnny Storm, who is played wonderfully by Joseph Quinn, was exactly what I had hoped for. Their bromance was extremely strong. And I know we're used to Johnny being this playboy bachelor type of character, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't go that route with First Steps because it honestly wouldn't fit the vibe or theme. Him and Julia's moments were probably the best moments of the film for me. Maybe I'll do a spoiler video on this because there are 3 in particular that I really want to talk about, but talking about that would spoil it, so we're not going that route. But in those moments, the visuals were extremely stunning. And before we get into the technical aspect of things, Julia Gardner as Silver Surfer. Okay, listen. She said in an interview that the Herald scene was the first day of shooting for her.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus.
And what she did prior to that was listen to this poet named T.S. Eliot on YouTube just to channel in his essence of warmth and fear. So I did a deep dive and listened to his poems as well on YouTube, and I have to say that this is exactly what we need more of. She took the time to study the delivery of a poet and translated it so beautifully well in this amazing depiction as the Silver Surfer on the first day. It's beyond impressive, and I've gained so much respect for her because it shows that she not only cared about this role, but genuinely took it seriously. And it's not just her, the whole cast dealt with their lines with care and delivered in such a romantic way, and not romantic in an intimacy type of way, but it's like each actor fell in love with this project and slowly merged and became one entity with their respective role. It was also very visually appealing. The color grading, the retro futuristic Jetson vibes, Galactus, I cannot explain to you how formidable his presence was on this screen. Ralph Ineson as Galactus was truly powerful and the right choice. I saw it in IMAX, and I know everybody's circumstances are different, but if you have the opportunity to watch it in IMAX, you absolutely should, because I feel like Galactus was designed both visually and auditorily for IMAX. Also, the music composition by Michael Giacchino, who already has a powerful resume behind him, was beautiful, stunning. I was speechless listening to the music while taking in the scenes that were transpiring in front of my eyes. The combination of the two just fit wonderfully together. After the last 2 MCU movies, the excitement continued to grow for this film, and it did not disappoint. I'm going to be watching this again for more of the Easter eggs, so I feel like there were some Easter eggs in there that I probably missed, but the ones I caught have me amped for the future of the MCU as well as the Fantastic Four. There are 2 end credits. The mid-end credit is the one that I feel like matters the most. Overall, Marvel fans, we are back, and comic book fans, we are eating so well to be blessed with the masterpiece that was Superman, and to be blessed with the masterpiece that is the Fantastic Four First Steps 2 weeks later. Shit. Shit, man. And I'm not gonna say that it was, but it was. It was. But I'm curious, have you seen it? And if you have, did you enjoy it? Let's get the conversations rolling. And yeah, that's about it.